Tobin the Penitent.
There's a flawed place in the fabric of your heart. Do you think I could not know? You of all men, it's a thing I do know.
This is the kitbash version of Tobin, the fallen ecclesiarch. In his right hand, he still carries that inquisitorial ecclesiarchal staff, though it's tarnished and crooked with wear. Once a symbol of faith, now a reminder of how far he's fallen. In his left hand, he grips a massive plasma gun, scorched and scorched again. It saved him more than once, and he keeps it charged like a prayer whispered through grit teeth. He wears a tattered eye patch, its straps stained into his skin. The eye beneath, no one knows, or quite frankly cares. His body is slumped, hunched, his shoulders sagging with the weight of 1,000 regrets. Among the gang, he cuts a pitiful, gaunt silhouette, like a man being crushed by a sermon he still hears but can no longer speak. Once they called him Missionary Tobin the Voice. He gave benedictions in the war cathedrals of Krieg and recited the catechisms of purity over fields not yet turned to ash. He blessed weapons, comforted the dying, and prayed over the artillery as if it were holy. But when the last crusade fell apart, so did Tobin. Something happened out there, something that shattered his faith more thoroughly than any heretic ever could. He didn't renounce it, he just kept walking. He still carries his inquisitorial staff, though it's more like a crutch now than a banner. Not for others, for himself. They mock him behind his back, the preacher with the gun, because what he carries slung over his spine is no sacred tome. It's a plasma gun, heavy, overcharged, and unstable. And he uses it. He's used it enough that the coils glow even when dormant. He wears an eye patch, a ragged thing covering what he claims was torn out by a demon, though others whisper it was self-inflicted, out of grief, or maybe even guilt. Now, he rides with the rogue Death Riders of the Blood Meridian, slouched in the saddle, whispering hymns under his breath that no one asks him to finish. He fights like a man who believes there's still a chance for redemption, but not for him. And when he pulls the trigger on the plasma gun and watches it melt flesh from bone, he closes his eye and mutters, "Emperor, forgive me. I ask nothing in return." Be sure to check out our Patreon to see the next rider in this series. And as always, thanks for watching.